No more battling with yourself to attain your goals. We aim for a smooth, effortless sail. Stick with me until the end, and you'll gain insights that can reshape your existence. I don't throw around lofty claims lightly, but this self-reprogramming cycle is poised to be a life-altering revelation. All right, let's dive even deeper into the self-reprogramming cycle. I want you to understand every nook and cranny of this process, so please grab a cup of coffee and get into it. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty of the self-reprogramming cycle, I need you to grasp a crucial concept: the reticular activating system, RAS. Think of it as the gatekeeper of your consciousness, deciding what gets in and filtered out. It's like your brain's bouncer, letting only the VIP thoughts into the party. Picture this: your mind is bombarded with a gazillion stimuli every second. Sounds, sights, smells, you name it. Without the RAS, it would be chaos up there. This system acts as a filter, highlighting what it deems important and dimming the irrelevant background noise. So, when we talk about self-reprogramming, we're essentially tinkering with this mental bouncer, teaching it to let in the thoughts that align with our goals. Now let's tackle the elephant in the room: the law of hypnotic rhythm. Napoleon Hill dropped this bomb in Outwitting the Devil, and it's a mind-bender. He suggests that 98% of the population is unwittingly stuck in a rhythmic loop of habits, unable to break free. It's like being stuck on repeat, playing the same song even when you're tired of the tune. But fear not, my friend, because we're here to be part of that elusive 2% who consciously take the reins. Breaking free from the hypnotic rhythm isn't a walk in the park, but it's entirely doable. Imagine being the DJ of your life, choosing the tracks that resonate with your desires. Now, let's talk about the power of focus. You've probably heard the saying, "What you focus on, you attract." It's not just some new age mantra, it's a fundamental truth. If your mental lens is zoomed in on lack and dissatisfaction, that's precisely what you'll keep attracting. It's like being in a perpetual state of scarcity, where every missed opportunity feels like a tragedy, overshadowing your victories. Let's connect the dots between the RAS, hypnotic rhythm, and focus. Your RAS is influenced by habitual thought patterns, courtesy of the hypnotic rhythm. And what feeds this rhythm? Your focus. It's a loop, a cycle that keeps you trapped unless you decide to break it. So, here's the kicker. The self-reprogramming cycle is your escape route. It's about taking the wheel and consciously directing your thoughts. You don't want success to be a stroke of luck. You want it to be a conscious creation. Have you ever wondered why some lottery winners end up broke? It's because they attracted success unconsciously and didn't know how to sustain it. Now let's zoom in on this self-reprogramming cycle. It's your toolkit for breaking free from the unconscious conditioning holding you back. But, and this is crucial, I want you to be conscious even in this process. Consciously choosing your thoughts is the key to sustainable success. Picture this mental journey as a bustling fort where thoughts are the gatecrashers trying to sneak past your mental gates. So, here's the scene. Thoughts are storming in from all directions. Society thrusts some upon you, the relentless influences of TV, media, and advertising. Others, well, you get to choose which ones you let in. Now, at the fort's entrance, you face a pivotal decision with each thought. Do you swing the gates open or stand guard and reject it? It's a choice, a split-second evaluation of whether to entertain or dismiss. Now, let's spice things up. You've got this thought knocking at your fort's door saying, "Maybe I'm not cut out for creative writing." You feel a twinge of self-doubt. Here comes the emotion. Depending on whether you embrace this thought or kick it to the curb, something fascinating begins to unfold. This simple notion, flavored with emotion, starts morphing into a belief. Suddenly you think, "I'm not good at creative writing." Hold up, did you consciously choose this belief? No siree. It was a sly thought, maybe triggered by reading someone else's masterpiece, that slithered in when you weren't looking. Why would you actively pick a belief that puts you down? This belief isn't just loitering in your mental lobby. It starts playing puppet master with your reticular activating system, RAS. Think of the RAS as your mind's personal detective. Once it's tagged with a belief, it goes Sherlock, scanning your surroundings for proof. And here's the kicker. It does this whether you're aware of it or not, mainly in the shadows of your consciousness. Back to our example. The belief is now firmly entrenched. I'm not good at creative writing. Your RAS is on the case, diligently hunting for instances that validate this belief. You become a belief-seeking missile, scouring for comments or situations that align with this newfound conviction. Enter confirmation bias. You scroll through encouraging feedback, and amid a sea of positivity, your RAS zooms in on that one critique. Bingo, conviction strengthened. You start embracing it increasingly, spiraling into a loop that's as tricky to escape as a maze in the dark. This is where people often find themselves entangled in the law of hypnotic rhythm. The belief becomes a stubborn lodger in your mental space, resisting eviction. Even if you muster the courage to evict it, the years of conditioning make it a formidable opponent. Imagine someone who's lived with the belief, "I'm just not creative enough," for decades. Shaking off that mindset becomes a Herculean task. And parents, listen up. The beliefs you inadvertently plant in your children can shape their entire worldview. So be mindful of the mental seeds you're sowing. Let's unravel the keys to breaking free from this cycle. We'll explore how to dismantle these beliefs and pave the way for a conscious, empowered mindset. Because hey, the sooner you tweak it, the better. Remember, it all starts at the thought level, evolves into a belief, and then transforms into a conviction, the granddaddy of beliefs. Let's take a deep dive into the process of changing our mental patterns in a way that's easy to understand. Imagine your mind as a place where thoughts come and go like clouds. We're trying to consciously steer these thoughts, shaping our mindset positively. So it all begins with a thought. Picture an idea as a passing cloud saying, maybe your work isn't good enough. Instead of letting this thought bring you down, you decide, no way, I'm choosing a different story. My work is valuable. Think of it as flipping a mental switch at the entrance of your thoughts. But let's not stop there. Now, actively choose to believe, I am really good at what I do. Add some feelings to it. Imagine yourself doing great work and feel the satisfaction of knowing you're skilled. This transforms the thought into a belief. But hold on, it's not a firm belief yet, just a tiny seed. Now comes the exciting part. Consciously, tell your mental GPS, the reticular activating system, RAS, to look for proof that supports your belief. Dive into feedback and find comments that confirm your skills. Someone says, your work has helped me a lot. There you go, confirmation achieved. It's a step closer to becoming a solid belief. But remember, this isn't a one-time thing. You need to keep doing this, nurturing your mental space. Why? Because we're often pushed to focus on what's wrong instead of celebrating what's right. Society sometimes makes us think that criticizing is more critical than appreciating. So we're taking control and reclaiming our mental territory. Your mental GPS, the RS, gradually adjusts as you keep doing this. It starts with accepting that you're indeed good at what you do. Your project may get recognition, or someone may share how your work positively impacted them. Your RAS becomes a trusted ally, actively looking for instances supporting your belief. And here's the cool part. You start to ignore the occasional negative comments. Not every cloud appreciates the beauty of your work, and that's okay. You focus on the positive vibes, enjoying your job's impact on those who appreciate it. So the main idea here is to consciously interrupt the old way of thinking, fill your mind with positive thoughts, and actively seek proof that supports these thoughts. It's like a dance of thoughts shaping your mental landscape. Stick with rewriting your mental script, one positive belief at a time. The journey is ongoing, and the destination? A mindset that attracts success through the great work you consciously create. Keep embracing the rhythm of your uplifting thoughts. Remember, not every incoming thought needs to become an outgoing one. You have the power to decide. It's like weathering a storm of opinions without letting them dictate your reality. Just because someone says it will rain doesn't mean you must carry an umbrella all day. Choose what you accept, and more importantly, put emotions behind thoughts that serve you positively. Now here's the deal. We're reprogramming not just for the sake of it, but to consciously create success. The key is intercepting at the fourth stage, where incoming thoughts knock on your mental door. Don't let every thought in. Be selective. Your mental space is exclusive, reserved for thoughts that uplift you. Remember, this isn't a one-time fix. It's a continuous dance with your thoughts, a rhythm you consciously create. Don't be too hard on yourself. Change takes time. Be patient with the process. Nurture those positive beliefs. Water them with emotions, and watch them grow into convictions. In conclusion, my friend, you are the conscious creator of your success. Don't settle for unconscious victories. They're fleeting. Instead, build a success story you consciously craft, one positive belief at a time. If you found value in this, hit the like button Subscribe to the channel and remember to ring that notification bell. Your comments fuel my motivation, so drop your thoughts below. Share this video with someone who needs a mindset shift.